What's up, everybody? Welcome to the K-Pop Kimchi Podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Tornow, with my co-host, Brian Limper. What's up, man?
What's
How
up?
are you?
It's lit.
Clap it up! Clap it up! 124, right?
Yeah, it is.
Let's
It's a lot of
go.
episodes.
It is lit.
It's lit. That's what we're listening to get hyped for this video.
As we do.
It's not a video. It's hype for this podcast.
Get prepared for the podcast. We spend hours on YouTube.
We did.
And that's how we ended it, is with some lit.
Oh, good news too. We finally got our notifications that our Kepler albums that are signed shipped. So they should be here by hopefully July.
They're in some kind of mail because we both got our. For those of you who tuned in probably a couple months ago,
or like a week ago.
Or I don't even know when we first said we ordered them. It was a while, but
It was a long time ago.
But we got our notifications. We both got that Mnet email saying our signed Kepler album is on the way. So
Hyped about that.
I'm really pumped about that because I just want to see. Hopefully it is signed, and I want to see who we got.
That's the real question. It's not who signed it.
I mean,
is it signed?
But it's just the funny thing. Well, it's not even funny. The real fact is that's a very a very good possibility. It might not be.
It's true. Actually,
because I got one that was not signed.
And I remember a couple people online got some too.
That I waited over half a year for in the Eyes one, and it was just an album and nothing you could do. It's crazy. But that was like peak when things were really crazy. I think.
Right before COVID happened.
So it was just like a wild time for shipping, and I don't know.
And we didn't even know if Eyes was going to be a group anymore.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. So I'm thinking this time it's going to be a little more organized.
Hopefully.
And we each got one album, and we're definitely going to have that. I mean, we might get them same day. I don't know.
Hopefully.
But whenever we do it, we can have a video or something. I'm excited for that.
Speaking of organized and in a timely manner, Sungyeon and Ian left Cube today, finally.
We'll go to the news, the K-pop news ticker.
Yeah,
segment.
7-year anniversary of CLC, and Yin and Sungyeon officially did not resign with Cube, so they are now gone.
That was the early morning breaking news.
From like 5:30 this morning.
Woke up, saw that, and
I was like, finally.
Honestly, thought it was a good thing. Because obviously they didn't want to renew, so that's their decision, and I back them in whatever they want to do. So
now Sungyeon's gone, Yin's gone, Soren's gone, Elki's gone. For some reason, Yoonbin's still there doing whatever she's doing. Sungyi's still there, and I'm assuming Yujin's going to stay under contract till at least Kepler's over. Yeah, she's in the other group.
I hate something that just really bugs me about this whole I guess kind of CLC is we can't really get any definitive answers. It's just kind of here and there. It's this person's leaving, now Yoon and Sungyeon are leaving, which it makes sense to leave. It's definitely better for them, but it's just well, what's Yoonbin doing? And I guess we have to assume she's still there.
Just disband the group.
And that's what bugs me so much is they can't just have a post and say we're disbanding CLC after 7 years. There's no one even there anymore. I don't know. That bugs me for any group that they kind of. But since CLC's been your favorite and one of the groups that we really loved, I wish they would just come out and say it at least.
I know, it's so annoying.
And then I don't know. I just hate how they're still up in the air. Not that I think they're gonna try and come back as CLC, but I'm just what is happening? Exactly. I want to know because it seems like it's over. You know what I mean?
Just doesn't make sense.
I just want to know what is Yoonbin doing? Did she re-sign?
Dude, can we just get Yoonbin to take Sujin's place in Idol?
Just put her in there. Just have her and Sunghee be guest appearances. I don't know. Have them just be the new coaches of Lightsum. Have them just be assistant coaches.
I don't know.
But it's weird, but I'm happy for Sungyeon and Yin because
for all intents and purposes, CLC's 100% done right now.
Yeah, I mean,
disbanded or not, they're not a group anymore.
We've seen for
a while.
Yeah, they have two people maybe, and then Yujin,
who's in a better
who's in a different group. So she's obviously not CLC. So they possibly have two people at Cube doing whatever. I don't even know. I don't know. It's weird, but good for. Hopefully, we can. I don't know. It's always weird with disbandment, or not disbandment, just people kind of leaving. But hopefully, Yun and Sungyeon. I'm sure Sungyeon will still dance and.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll do something.
Because she's been
a job as a dance coach or something.
She's been actually probably besides Soren, the most active person on Instagram during this whole weird last few years of CLC.
Very true.
Yun, I have no idea. It sucks because
I haven't seen her do anything. She posts some pictures sometimes, but she really hasn't been doing.
I feel like she has a lot to give still, but again, the K-pop world moves really fast. So
when are we gonna get our awesome?
I don't know.
Collab on the Idol album with her and Soyeon rapping together.
That'd be really cool.
That's all we want.
And I don't know. It's just feature Yun as a free solo artist. Just get her on the side. That would be so sick. I would love that collab if they did it, but
get that special.
Now that they're not all in the same company, it seems a little less likely.
For trophy season.
So yeah, that's the CLC news for the day.
Other Cube news for the day is Idol dropped the album of the year. My gosh.
Idol has. We've said a lot of things about Idol on this podcast.
Go back. We have
lots of things.
Go back like 2 weeks ago.
Lots of things from here and there, but this last album they dropped was like an A+.
Dude, it's one of the best albums I've ever heard.
It's so impressive. I feel like everything about it is so unique. Like all the songs are very different and unique, but they're like all really good.
Exactly.
Like they all made each song like they all put like 110% effort into each song. It's really great. The concepts they've had have been amazing. I don't know. It could be time to stay on them.
This might be the one that really just turns the tides for me.
It's like everything about it is great. Like Title was really good, but then all the other songs were so good.
The whole album's sick.
It was really sick. So good job, Idol. Soyeon's a superstar.
She is.
I don't want to say Soojin was holding him back, but I don't know.
Let's just say I like him a lot more since she's been gone.
And it's not her fault. It's just this album is really good. And My Bag is like...
My Bag is like one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life.
And they have like the best outfits. It fits perfectly. The dance is cool. Everyone gets like a good part to shine.
Susan got to sing.
They all got to like kind of rap and sing. It was great. The stage is cool too because like each part, it kind of like goes to that person and the backup dancers. It's not like, like they come together in the end, but the beginning it's like Soyeon and then Minnie and then whatever. And like each person kind of comes in as their own little stage.
I just hope it's one of the songs whenever they have the next elimination show that one of the groups has.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's definitely if you're having like a certain type of concept.
Can we get that Kepler cover of this?
It would fit. It fits perfectly for that like kind of hip hop concept. I don't know. I just want them to have the whole video of when they were in front of the cars. Like,
release the video.
That would be sick. But that's definitely one of the best, if not the best, like actual album of the whole year.
It was awesome.
We've had very good music this year. It's been impressive.
Let's see what's some other news. Oh, we said last week I think that we're gonna go to the Stray Kids thing that's coming up in July.
Yeah.
And they just like released a new song and it's a freaking banger.
Oh, super sick. Didn't even know it came out until you showed me today. Might have saw the name. I feel like I remember the name, but never heard it. A+ song.
Super great.
Super sick.
If you haven't seen that, check it out.
Made me so much more pumped for the concert because the chorus on that really goes hard. Stray Kids always comes out with just great.
True, their shows are gonna be sick.
People are just like, yeah, it's a Stray Kids song. I'm like, yeah, but that's sick. Like their songs are awesome. Really perfect music for like a concert. Just really fun.
It's not like you're saying, oh, it's just a B2B song.
You know what? People know what you mean. That's exactly true.
Also, we saw some announcement about some like KCON thing coming to Chicago.
Yeah, this is actually
I'm still not really sure what it is.
I mean, this is actually pretty big news, I'm pretty sure.
But it's going to be like Rosemont. It's kind of like the Road to WrestleMania show we're going to go see.
It's essentially...
It's like the Road to KCON or something.
It's essentially...
like a mini concert.
It's like KCON in Chicago, essentially, is like what they're saying.
Introduction to...
Because they're doing like... Because they're not doing anything in New York. And they're doing like Tokyo, Seoul, I think. And then they're doing like Chicago as these like...
Intro
two-day kind of like start up to the main event in LA. But they're having 2 days in Chicago. And in about 10 days or so, they're going to have announcements for groups or like the lineup that's going to be there. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped because I have no idea why we won't go to that. Unless it's like for some reason just the worst. But if there's going to be groups there, I don't know why we wouldn't check it out. And it's like 2 days, 3 hours away. We always talked about like, oh, I wish they did like KCON or something in Chicago. And
here it
now
is.
they are. So I'm actually like very excited.
I'm going to use all my vacation days and go see it.
I'm actually like really hyped for that. I'm hoping we can get some good people. Because I mean, we literally know exactly where that's at. And it's in Chicago. And And I think it's like a Friday, Saturday.
And we're going to have a squad meetup with all of our friends.
We could finally have what we always talked about, our squad meetup of all our Discord friends. If you're listening, want to come, get in the chat so then we
can get in the Discord.
We got to get all the planning going so we can have the extreme.
Mango, if you're listening to this, I will fly you to Chicago.
What was the thing people wanted us to do for Discord? What was it called? Remember?
Oh,
like a meetup or something.
Some meetup where you're like,
but it was like it had a name.
I was like, I'm not doing anything.
Well, here's the thing. That's what's happening. Is whatever that. Thing
I was like,
called.
Isn't that what it's called when we talk to each other and watch videos every single night?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's supposed to be planned. I'm like,
well, guess what?
It's planned.
Guess what? For all those people, that's what we're doing now, and I forgot the name, but we're doing it for KCON in Chicago. Hopefully,
and Stray Kids.
Hopefully, oh, dude, Stray Kids is a must. That's in July. This is in May too, or KCON's in May, so it's not even that far. So yeah, we'll just have to kind of see what plays out with that. I wasn't really sure because the description was very vague, and then it kind of made it sound like they were just gonna have like K-pop stuff, and then like stuff. It was like how Gen Z markets blah 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 K-pop. I'm like, I don't know about this. Are they just gonna have? Are they just gonna have
exactly that even means?
Are they just gonna have like dance crews dance or like YouTubers talk? I'm not going to that, but
they're not having us as special guests.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't get an invite. Maybe it's in the mail. Maybe we're just waiting. They're waiting for us to be the main MCs of LA.
Why are we not invited to be the MCs?
Yeah, we just get no respect, and it's really starting to tick me off. But they did say today they're actually going to have group announcements. So hopefully we can get some good groups.
I know.
That's what I'm hoping for. Honestly, it could be like anybody, and I feel like, yeah, we're still going to try and go.
Like, I'm not really sure what to expect, but I'm also not like, I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
I'm pumped.
But.
And I'm just pumped to do something because I haven't done anything in a long time. That's like the main thing. I was like, oh, let's go. So, yeah, KCON Chicago. We'll see what that's about in about 10 days or so. See what's up.
What else? Also random news for the day. 2 songs I've been super obsessed with lately were the Billy song I've listened to a lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. The new one, the Mingayo or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Mingayo or something like that. The song's awesome. And another song's really growing on me lately because for some reason it just keeps popping up on like my release radar, just random playlists because I don't know if you guys ever use Spotify. But now if you're like listening to something and you like turn off your card and like automatically connects again,
yeah,
it like just plays like a random radio associated with whatever you're listening to.
Right.
And that Stacy song keeps coming on. It's pretty good.
I like
Run to You or whatever.
I like it.
The more I listen to it, the more I like it.
I think it's. I still think
it's really grown on me lately.
I still think it could be like. I still think it could have actually been like elite if like a couple things were different about it, but I actually like it.
Yeah,
I think it's actually pretty unique.
It's grown on me lately, and like I said, that Billy song's pretty good.
The Stacy song gets stuck in my head, like
the chorus gets stuck.
Yeah, it just gets like stuck in my head. I'm just like humming. I'm like, this song wasn't too bad. I mean, I'm not like all the way around on Stacy yet, but they're heading the right direction.
Apparently, the world is because my gosh, have they been winning show awards?
People love them. People love them. I mean, there's just like the newer hot group, I guess. So
and everybody loves that one girl. Yoon, is that her name?
Yoon. Yeah, the most beautiful face of whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. People love her,
but
she has really long legs. I can tell you
that. People really like them, but I think that song's actually pretty solid.
Oh, sorry, Ginga Minga Yo.
That's close.
Also, Stand My Bag by Idol, the best song ever.
That was an instant. That didn't need any growing because that was an instant banger.
That was just like
so sick.
Revolutionary.
Just
like
love
the time
that
Flash and X1 revolutionized music.
Yeah. I still feel bad for all the X1 fans. Literally one song and then see ya. Done. Cheated. Over. But can't do anything about it.
I know. I think that does it for our...
I can't think of anything else right now.
Our headline news portion of the show.
We had a lot of news actually this last week.
There's actually been a lot of comebacks recently.
There's been good comebacks. A few more coming up too, so... Yeah, I mean,
Did something else come out?
I always feel like when we talk about it, there's always like one more thing that we just like didn't say, but maybe I'm just paranoid.
Too late now.
But yeah, that's the breaking news segment.
But
Country breaking news.
The real meat and potatoes of today's episode is it's finally time for the return of the girls' March Madness bracket.
Oh yeah.
Some of you may have noticed if you follow us on Instagram, I put up polls for the first like groups to be voted on to see who's going to make it in as the 8 seeds.
Oh yeah.
In the tournament.
Plans.
I went on Ranker like I did last year. I went down the most popular artist, and that's how they got the seeding for where everyone's located at on the bracket. But I will say the 4 number 1 seeds are the exact same as they were last year. Not surprised.
Not surprised.
But the number one overall seed was Blackpink.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
So they're the first number 1 seed, and their matchup is going to be against our first playing team, which is Bandit.
So Bandit won their play-in matchup?
Yeah.
I voted for them.
I did too.
All because of the girl from
I know, that's all I did.
Who did they go up against? I forgot.
Let me look it up real fast. Gotta go back to the stats and info department.
We always love looking up the, even in the play-in brackets, those people are important too. I know I voted for
Bugaboo.
Oh, easy dub for Bandit there.
So
representing the
obviously
Southeastern Conference.
We gotta pick Blackpink here.
I think you're right.
I think honestly, unless something crazy happens like last year, I think we just have a match of a bunch of number 1 seeds.
I was just gonna say,
which is the number 1 for a reason. That's who they get voted for by everybody.
That's why Ranker does its thing.
So after that, the next matchup we have is our newcomer Vives.
The Queendom Special.
We're ranked higher last year in the bracket as G-Friend, so
higher, yeah,
seeded.
Yeah.
First number 5, Rocket Punch. Rocket Punch did just have a comeback.
I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't just go with Rocket Punch. I mean, I don't know.
Will that G-Friend popularity carry them through?
Yeah, and they're going to be on Queendom soon.
This is a 4-5 matchup too, so it's pretty close.
Honestly, I'm just going to go Vives.
I was going to say, probably
let's go Vives.
It's crazy because it's like we've said before, out of sight, out of mind. So, like, if there's like Rocket Punch came back, but if all you see is Vives on freaking Instagram and then going over in the show, that's all you're going to... And G-Friend is super popular.
G-Friend is more popular than Rocket Punch, so I'm just going to go by that.
Next, we have the number 3 seed, Oh My Girl, versus the number 6 seed, Woo-Ah.
I mean, as much as I...
Fun matchup, but Oh My Girl's definitely getting it.
As much as I don't want to do it, I got to go with Oh My Girl. But we love Oh My Girl. Bring him to KCON.
Yeah, I know.
I just want to know who's coming.
Number 2 was Dreamcatcher in this bracket versus GWSN.
Girls in the Park. I don't know. Wait, what's the seeding? Wasn't Dreamcatcher like very high?
Dreamcatcher was like a 2 seed last year too.
I'm gonna go with Dreamcatcher just because
they're the highest.
Just because GWSN seems like they're in some hard times. They're in some hard times now.
So that leaves us with. I didn't even put a number here.
That's okay.
Blackpink versus Vives. Well, Blackpink.
I feel. Just pencil them on in.
I know, right?
Just keep going.
We're gonna go the Final Four.
Let's put it in the championship game.
It's just kind of hard to argue with. Like, they got seeded this way, but I mean...
Yeah. They just had the most fans.
Oh My Girl versus Dreamcatcher. That's a good one.
What's the numbers?
Oh My Girl is number 3 and Dreamcatcher's number 2. I don't know. Dreamcatcher's like one of those groups that's like the most popular, unpopular group. Like, they get so many people that vote for them and like them.
Let's go with them.
So we got our classic...
I mean, that's what happened last year is they went for, like, they just, people...
I think they barely beat CLC last year in the one round by like 1 vote.
I think I voted for CLC so many times.
Yeah. And then Dreamcatcher versus Blackpink, of course, we got.
I'm going to go with Blackpink into the Final Four.
So that's one bracket, right? Now we have our next bracket.
The
number 2 most popular group was Twice, our defending champion from last year.
Yep.
Twice did win last year. They're like an unstoppable force.
Honestly, our hardest pick will be the championship game.
And then the number 8 seed they have to face is between Lightsome and Billy. And Lightsome won by 1 vote.
That was mine.
I
did vote for him, so...
It's got to be Twice.
Yeah. That's a dominating win.
Sharps pencil them in as a Final Four team,
Yeah,
too.
I mean, honestly, if you want.
I don't know.
We don't want to make it too boring for the fans, but they're a dominant force.
Then we have the 4 versus 5, which would be Weekly as the 4 seed, and then Tribe as the 5 seed.
I'm going to go with Weekly.
Yeah, this came back, too, so...
With not a great song, but that's okay.
Then we have Aespa versus Purple Kiss. It's gotta be Aespa.
Gotta go with Aespa.
Even though
Purple Kiss is coming back and it looks cool.
But Aespa's
they've been consistent, which is good.
Next we have number 2 seed ITZY versus our friends Nature.
Well, yeah, you got to go with Itzy there.
Here's the
real at least Nature's on there.
I know, right? They barely made it. We have a matchup between Itzy and Aespa as a 2-3 seed.
That's a good one.
Are we gonna have an all JYP lineup?
Yeah, he's cheating. He's rigging the bracket. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think either one could win. I just am looking at that next matchup and they're gonna lose. So that's this win almost is like I don't even know.
Itzy's super popular. So is Aespa. Aespa might be able to knock him off on this one.
Let's just put him in. Let's just pick an upset for once.
Upset.
We'll go with Aespa.
And then they're just gonna.
And then they're gonna lose it twice. That's just how it is.
So
Twice versus Blackpink in the Final Four. What a matchup! I
think last year that was actually the final one. Was Twice versus Blackpink and Twice won. Next we have Red Velvet as our other number 1 seed against Pixie, who beat out Inmix.
Good. I voted for Pixie. That's you know what? Kind of shocked by that result from the fans though.
Gonna have to go with the Red Velvet.
Thought they'd have that beginner energy, but I guess not.
And Red Velvet's going to make a comeback.
They are very close to their comeback.
Then we have somehow number 4 Secret Number versus Promise 9.
Okay, that's dumb.
I don't know how they got
well,
it high. Well, we're going with Promise 9.
Yeah, that's just how pure liking
based
right
off
there.
Principle. Then we have a fun matchup of number 3 Everglow versus number 6 Cherry Bullet.
I mean, I know my personal pick, who I'm going to be voting for on the Instagram, is definitely going to be Cherry Bullet.
You're right. We're going Cherry Bullet.
We got to have some upsets.
This is...
Also, I've liked their music better than Everglow's recently.
Honestly, same. Then we have number 2 Idol, who just came back.
Pencil him into the championship game.
Wecky Mecky.
Oh, domination. Get Idol in there.
All right.
Can we just get Idol in the championship?
Dude, this is like a great bracket, though. Because now we have Red Velvet versus Promise 9.
I mean, I definitely think Red Velvet would win.
Dude, same.
I just want to put Idol in the Final Four.
We can.
They're so sick.
And they just came back. People love it. Then we have Idol versus Cherry Bullet.
Sorry, Cherry Bullet.
Gosh.
If they didn't have my bag, then
now we have Idol versus Red Velvet. And Red Velvet's ready to come back, too.
It's going to be a battle of promotions at the same time. Let's just go. I want to go with Idol. I might vote for Idol because my bag was sick.
He's on that my bag kick.
We got to make it fun. At least try until Twice wins.
I was going to say, we made it fun. So we have one number 2 seed.
I was like, at least we have to make someone else get in there.
Next we have an awesome matchup between Mamamoo and Momoland.
Ew.
The last number 1 seed again, Mamamoo.
Oh yeah, I thought there was one that was like.
Yeah, they were number 1 last time too. And Momoland had to beat out Signature, so apparently Boyfriend was not good enough to carry them. Momoland won by a lot, actually.
Man, I voted for Signature.
So did I.
That's my first wrong pick. Okay.
I guess Mamamoo.
Yeah, I gotta go with Mamamoo.
I think it's still a group. They was like doing solo.
Just Solar header solo. I don't know.
Here we go, the big matchup. Number 4 Stacy versus number 5 Ive.
I have no idea. I'm gonna go with Stacy.
I will too.
I'm going Stacy.
Mainly because
I think just because they have more music.
And they just came back. Then we have number
Ive's
3.
coming back though.
We have number 3 A Pink versus number 6 Kepler.
Kepler. I don't even care. Kepler. It could have been against anyone. I wouldn't pick Kepler.
Kepler to the finals. Then we have number 2 Luna versus number 7 WJSN.
People who are.
I was gonna say.
Can we just decide that later from
from the show?
From the show.
Sorry, Zach. I gotta go WJSN here.
Because Chakame came back more recent than anything Luna did.
I will say, my gosh, WJSN is very low on the ranker list.
They just haven't. It's been a while since they had a group come back, but they're gonna kill it on. Queendom.
I mean, we might see number 1 seed knocked off here. I think Stacy could be.
Yeah, I think Stacy. Yeah.
Stacy's just super popular.
And my old fan account, everyone loves Stacy.
Then you got Kepler versus WJSN. My heart tells me one thing, but my ears tell me something else.
I'm putting Kepler in
I was gonna say it's probably Kepler. Sorry, WJSN. Sorry, Space Girls.
I'm putting Stacy in the Final Four.
Bye, Kepler.
They might win.
I don't know.
What a fun Final Four.
So our Final Four, we're going to try our next drink here, which is going to be this.
Yeah, I forgot we have other ones.
Kill Cliff Energy Recovery Berry Legit Lemonade. No idea what this is. Zero sugar, killer taste, totally American, electrolytes, B vitamins.
Definitely could be killer.
I just could not drink something that was called Berry Legit Lemonade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that creativity.
So while we ponder who's going to be our winner of our Final Four here.
I really like our Final Four, actually.
I feel like it's
just like fun.
Ooh, it's like the actual berry color.
It's more fun. Yeah, color is always important, and light pink is always good.
Smells good. So this is our pick for Black
Good old 714 mil.
No
Not bad.
And
a year ago.
The Final Four matchup, we have Ice Cream by Blackpink with Selena Gomez.
This was the best.
Dude, it's so good.
Oh
my god.
This was just so, it was so fun, so summer. That nice beat and the very suggestive lyrics.
It really is. We should have just watched the stage from.
Oh yeah, we could have. All songs. Then we could have watched a Twice one too.
Yeah, I know.
Did they do an Idol song?
I don't think so.
I don't think they did.
But yeah, so I mean, I'm not surprised that Blackpink would have made it here because, like I said, they're super popular even outside of K-pop. So I mean,
so now it's like mainly what they do now.
Also, I would say if I had one surprise pick that might make it farther than I expect them to, it would be the Vivas group.
Yeah.
Just because G-Friend was super popular.
Yep.
I guess I should have looked, but I know G-Friend themselves, like, last year were like a 2 or 3 seed. So, I mean, they were pretty popular.
Yeah.
I think they're actually still pretty high on the list. I just didn't include them because they're not a group anymore.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Dreamcatcher's also always a surprise pick because it's weird. They never win awards, but like I always see so much stuff about them. Like everybody loves them.
They really are just the most popular, not popular group. I don't even know how to describe it.
Look at that Wombat, living his best life. Look, who just like decided that? Like, oh, we need a Wombat here.
We need this weird named animal.
Man, but
this was a great song. I love this song.
I remember seeing the brackets, and I was like thinking to myself that I think the toughest bracket is probably the Twice bracket. There's a lot of popular groups.
Yeah. But me
personally,
bracket was pretty tough.
That bottom one was pretty rough. Yeah. It was like all my favorite groups in one bracket.
Yeah, Luna versus WJSN sucks as a first round matchup.
And then like Kepler versus A-Pink. Like Kepler's hot right now and popular. But also A-Pink's just like G-Front. They just like been around forever. Have so many
years of experience.
Man, I just got to think about what song we need to have battle. Ice Cream by Twice. I just want it to be Cry For Me because I love that song.
Do it. It's a great song.
Super underrated song. Man, such a good song.
I love this song. It's so great.
I forgot who it was, but someone in our chat like hated this.
I don't know how. They must be a horrible person, whoever they are. Like, it's so fun. What do we not like about this? It's fun. They don't like fun.
They don't really. Gosh. Is that not song of the year?
That was a great song.
That was sick. You can pick out another drink for us while I look.
I might have to duck out. I'm starting to get the jitters.
Dude, he's feeling it.
I really am. That last one got me good. I don't know if I could drink anymore.
Dude, he's feeling the cliff.
You might have to give. I'll just take whatever your drink or your.
The kill cliff.
Or we could save them. I don't know. No, I really did. I drank it. Now I'm just like.
Dude, he's feeling.
I got that feeling of the energy.
The shakes.
Was it meant to be any kind of pre-workout or is it just an energy drink?
I think it's an energy drink.
Oh man, the kill cliff.
Because according to this, it just has 25 milligrams of caffeine in it.
I think that and the old Nitro Pepsi.
Dude, the Nitro Pepsi does it for
mix.
Everybody.
Because I did drink a lot of that.
I was gonna say that might have been it. It's like
smooth, creamy, easy to drink. That was definitely true.
Dude, they got.
Oh, I forgot I drank like all this too.
That also might be part of
the Arctic White. So I think that's why I'm feeling extra. We'll just give it a minute and then
extra saucy.
Really am.
What did I say I was gonna pick? Oh yeah, Cry For Me, because I love this song.
I'm gonna cry for me. Oh yes.
We'll watch this choreography.
Let's watch the choreography one.
I'm just gonna pick Rika Rika by Nature.
Oh gosh,
I've seen it so many times.
The worst choreography of all time.
Also, this is like my favorite Twice song. I love this song. This and like Fancy.
Ugh. Just that nice, just dropping in bass.
It's also crazy because it's like a song that like came out at like the end of the year when like COVID like started to hit, so I feel like everyone like forgot about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's weird because it's weird because they like first performed it. They don't think they released a video. They just like performed it like a music show.
It just like came out. I don't know if it was like a for the fans thing. I don't even know. I don't remember. It just like came out and that was it. And we're like, wow, this is sick.
Oh, I freaking love it. It's so fun. And Chang has a great hair day today.
Yeah, she looks really good. They all look really good. Their visuals are just top notch. I want you to cry.
Like I said earlier, this bracket, I felt like it's going to be kind of tough because anytime you just narrow it down to aespa and Itzy and Twice, that's just freaking...
It's a lot of popular people.
A three-way battle. Not only that, but surprisingly, Weekly's like super popular.
You know if they're a garbage last song. Yeah, no, they are. I feel like they've earned it, though. They've earned it.
Like their one song, not Holiday Party, what was the one before that?
After School was the first one.
No, was it?
Was it? No, Tag Me was the first one. After School.
Whatever the other song was they had before that, it had like over like almost 200 million views on it.
That had that, oh gosh, that had that Everglow Dun Dun vibe where it just like blew up. Like,
it like just went up. I was like,
it like went out of the stratosphere.
I remember because Mark's having fantasy. And I was like marking down the fantasy points for it. I'm like, is this right? Like, where did they get so many views from?
Yeah. I think that one was After School.
Oh, man, they blew up. So, I mean, they're definitely not going to be Twice. But
it's hard, honestly.
There's like 4 really popular groups.
Honestly, if someone was like, what do you think, like, maybe, well, I mean, I like Twice a lot. But if you're like, what do you think is the best K-pop girl group if I wanted to go watch some stuff, like, of all time, I'd be like, probably Twice. Like, just because of like longevity and like variety of what they've had. I was like, they're probably to me the best girl group to ever exist, so it's hard to beat that.
I wish I could find my other bracket I had from last year. I had it at one point, I don't know where it went.
I feel like I like our picks in this one a lot, even though I don't know.
Well, it's like when I was watching
we should have made it crazy.
Well, it's like watching the Inside Tournament bracket thing, and it's like the popular picks by like everyone who entered a bracket.
Yeah.
And it's like every single person just picked the top seed.
Yeah.
And like number one team that like won was like Gonzaga. The number one team overall.
Sometimes it's just when they pick the best, it works out.
I mean
unless it's Kentucky.
Essentially, that's how it is. I mean, they're the best for a reason. That's why they're the top seed. Man, the all-white outfits are awesome.
Yeah, they look really good.
Wow. If we were going off just video performances, this would be
a
winner.
Dance practices are just really nice.
Whoa.
Wow, that was the best thing I've ever seen.
So, who are you going to pick?
I'm going to pick Twice.
We're going to go Twice to go into the finals.
Makes sense. 2-time.
Going to the finals.
Going to the finals 2 years in a row.
Like Butler out here.
Ew. It's weird.
Next, we're going to go listen to, we all know what we're listening to.
This is like the only reason I wanted them to go so far. It's time for the song of the year.
Time to pull it.
And now.
What is this video?
Oh, gosh. Moments that are very questionable.
All right. So.
My bag.
Like we said earlier, Idol released album of the year, probably song of the year for me, and that is My Bag by Idol.
Listen to this.
It's crazy because really, on one side, if you think about it, we have the battle of like the old school groups with Twice and Blackpink, and these new school groups with Idol and Stacey.
Stacey is...
This is like such a rough bracket, too. Like, friggin' Promise is awesome.
Yeah, but...
I don't know if Chairboat would really be Everglow. Although Chairboat did just come back, so... We'll see.
We let our biases pick a little bit, but... Yeah, it's a hard bracket.
The one matchup, though, that's going to be super good is Red Velvet vs. Idol. Because Idol is really popular, too.
Yeah.
And they just came back with an awesome song.
They're like carrying Cube.
And then Red Velvet's getting ready to literally come back here in like a couple weeks.
Yeah, very soon.
But we're going to go with the hotness of My Bag.
Yeah, because listen to this genius. And these outfits are really cool. The stage is really cool.
I want to know who
Bring
choreographed
them
this. The song guy
to
just choreographed this.
Bring them to KCON. That would be so sick.
Go, Susan, go. Like, who's our backup dancer? Is this just Lights on?
Yeah, them and Lights are paying the light bills at electricity bills at Cube. Because I don't really know what 17 does.
What was that? Is Pentagon even a group?
That's what I meant. I will forever get them confused.
I don't even know if they're a group right now.
At least they are. They had Shine, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's just living off that.
And isn't there like main guy still in like the army right now?
I'm not sure.
My gosh.
This is the best. This has a strong possibility to be there at the end of the year.
I just want everyone to know this is like the 8th time we've listened to this tonight.
Yeah, we've watched this video a lot. Live stages are just the best.
Also,
now we need a dance practice vid.
If you've never seen the video of just Minnie dancing as her like 4K focus from the time they did it on the M Countdown or whatever the show.
Yeah,
it's awesome. She's just vibing. Dude, that pic's so sick. Their little mask on.
All right, good. 1.7 mil. Good job, guys.
That's not too bad. Next, we've got Stacy, who
Let's just watch that title track just to see if I can.
Oh yeah,
it's
It just, I don't know, the chorus just gets stuck in my head.
It's really pretty good. It's pretty good.
I want to know what's the difference between a performance video and I don't even know.
There's a lot of different kinds of videos.
I know. But we got Stacy
here. Oh, I'll just never forget how sick the opening is to this. Like, this is so cool.
Look, it's awesome. I don't know why they didn't just put this in the song.
Why is that not the chorus?
I also just love when Jay comes in and raps. It's like the best. Her voice is so deep.
The deep rapper voices are the best. And then it really gets in the verse real nice.
This bracket was a freaking bloodbath.
We're just going with that hot popularity.
I'm glad we picked Stacy. This is going to be the one time where Kentucky's going to get knocked up by Ive in like the first round.
It's crazy, but it's very, very, very true.
So... Man. Jason, I love you. I don't even know if you could beat Luna. Luna's another group.
That's like really just...
We're like the most popular, unpopular group.
That's just like two groups that's just like... We're not even sure exactly what's going on, but just duking it out. Two groups we really like.
Honestly, depending on... I don't even know. Stacey could beat Kepler.
I don't know.
So who are you going to put in the final? Idol?
Really a coin toss. I think I'm gonna put them.
Stacy?
Yeah.
We got a matchup of Twice versus Stacy.
And that's a freaking 1,000-point dub. For Twice. I don't know, I'm going with the popularity of you.
Her short hair looks awesome. I like that she just some random motorcycle with her Adidas vest on.
It's like made out of shoes. Like who made that? They couldn't have like any normal shirt at all. They had to like cut shoes apart. It's just it is very catchy.
This like part just gets stuck in my head.
Yep. As much as the little noise I didn't like as much, but.
Before this our final, I'm gonna try the zero sugar Zoa rock drink for the fans because we talked last week about how the zero sugar one tastes like crap.
At this point, we should be sponsored by The Rock because we drink a lot.
But I'm gonna try it for the fans.
Go for it.
This song is super catchy though.
It's actually like really good.
Better than Stereotype.
Yeah. Wait, what was the last one they had?
Stereotype.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. It's very cool. It's like very different too, in like a good way.
Man, just listen to him go.
It's definitely.
Can we just get some Kenny G saxophone on this? It just blows my mind. They're like so popular. I like it. I'm feeling good about our lineup here.
Yeah, this song's actually really good.
Yeah, it's growing.
Dare I say, depending on, well, we have a lot of time left, could be there at the end of the year.
It might
be.
It
could be. Is the top 10?
The more I listen to it, the better it gets.
It's actually really sick.
That's sick. All right, well.
I did not, I mean, you always got to talk about what it wasn't better than. I definitely don't think it's better than Wadada.
Oh, no.
But it's really good. It's better than the, I was going to say Monday song, the weekly song.
Yeah, the Monday song. I mean, that's technically part of the week. All right? For our walk-off win song here, we're just going to listen to Fancy by Twice with their
seems
501 million views.
Pretty good. 2 years ago from the most legendary song of all time.
So, I honestly feel like this is just like an easy... Honestly,
before we started, I was like, Twice is going to win. But I just don't know why not.
Unless all the Blackpink fans just come out in droves and bombard our Instagram and vote for them.
Just cheat. Find a way to cheat.
You know what's crazy to me last year was let's show Zero Sugar ooh, that ain't a 2 pops. For anyone wondering, this is white peach flavor. Has a weird smell to it like the last one, so
it's just that zero sugar. Zero sugar.
It smells like a peach ring.
Well, that's actually really good.
You know? Not that bad.
Yeah. I feel like with peach, it's hard to go wrong, you know?
Not terrible. Definitely still has a weird color to it.
It's like the color of all of them.
But it has a weird smell to it. Like, it smells like a peach, but it has like a weird, like, after smell. I don't know how to explain it.
It's just like the zero sugar nature smell.
I don't know, but...
It just does not smell good. It like smells good at first, and then the after smell is not good.
But it tastes, honestly, for zero sugar, it's not bad. It tastes like peach.
Yeah.
Like a peach ring.
It's a good flavor to go with.
So, I can't complain about it. Maybe that one we had, the blood orange, just wasn't a good flavor.
It sucked.
Man, I forgot how awesome this video is.
It's really good. It's still so cool. All the looks are really cool.
Stands the test of time.
I'll try just a tad. Hopefully my heart doesn't explode.
Dude, that's how I felt that one day when we watched Girls Planet.
I feel like I'm like on the minimal level of what you felt that day.
Oh, Jonghyun.
Yeah. Tastes like a peach ring. It's really good. It's not bad.
For anybody who doesn't know, you can buy G Fuel in like a can.
Yeah.
It tastes a lot like the G Fuel peach ring one that I had.
Yeah.
With Sonic the Hedgehog on it.
Yeah.
And those are actually really good. I wasn't a fan of the G Fuel you mix yourself, but maybe that's because I mixed it, so it's kind of watery, so it wasn't like the... I don't know, but honestly, the pre-mixed ones are pretty good.
Honestly, like any type of thing you have to mix with water, I'm not the biggest fan of.
Like even like protein shakes, just like pre-workout.
Because you always have a very strong watery water flavor, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Even if it's just like a lemonade thing.
Gosh,
like,
this is like my favorite Jonghyun Air. Like this was like the best. She like had her hair grown out. My gosh.
Things are definitely different.
This is, for me, in my life, this is just peak Twice.
I mean, it's literally it's just like one of the best K-pop songs of all time.
This is like what I imagine I'd see if I climbed like the top summit of like Mount Fuji.
It's crazy that they've had so much music since then, since this. Like really good songs too.
I just climbed the top of Mount Everest and look over the side, and all I see in the sky is just
the Fancy music video.
Fancy by Twice.
It's so good.
With palm tree spray painted on it, a unicorn that says Sapphire. Like they have painted Hand of a Peasant by Van Gogh. It's a work of art.
That honestly sums it up.
Man, I remember the first time I saw this video, I was like, "This is the greatest thing."
The video's so cool.
Don't watch out! Oh,
nothing was the same.
I know. Look at her hair. My gosh.
So cool.
And there you have it,
our
folks.
Champions.
Our 2022 champions, and voted on by us, thinking of what the fans are going to vote.
Let's just skip ahead to the next year. Good job Twice again.
Third year in a row.
3-time champ.
Dude, they're going to be a dynasty.
Until they disband.
Like overseas elite in the freaking TBT.
Seriously. Good job Twice.
I'm not going to lie, it was fun because a lot of the groups are actually a lot different than they were last year.
That's always the best part.
But also the outcome of this was not...
Not surprising. But we'll see. Maybe the fans will somehow have a change of heart.
I gotta put my peach rating down here. You know, I'm gonna give that a 6.
I think I'm also gonna give that another 6. It was pretty decent.
It wasn't bad at all.
Tastes like a peach ring.
I don't know. Maybe if we had any other flavor that wasn't the zero sugar blood.
Maybe that one was literally just the leftovers and all of them poured together or something because it was really bad.
Sorry, I judged you too soon, Rock.
I still think they're too expensive. But
they are kind of pricey. You think with all the money you make, you could give us a good.
It's so crazy that like he is, The Rock, and so famous and rich anyway, and then he's just like, you know what? Let's just who even know if he even knows about like, sure, we'll do the energy drink thing, and he's just gonna make so much money from that too. Like,
just put your name on it.
Just put your name, and he's making millions for not doing anything, just being like, sure, you can just put my name on it. Like, that's crazy. Whatever. Famous people are crazy. Got a lot of money.
Good times. But yeah, there we go. 2022 March Madness Girl Group K-pop Fantasy Bracket thing.
Challenge in the books. But we got to leave it up to the fans. It's not
we'll
over
see.
until
I'll put the post up and we'll see who the fans vote for in the first round.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It was exciting last year and when it exactly what we thought.
I was going to say, because I put them on Instagram, because I use the Instagram, and you put them on Twitter. And the most surprising part was, a lot of the times, the one that had the most votes on Instagram did not have the most votes on Twitter.
Yeah, they were different.
It was like complete opposite.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. You'd think if it was really popular on one, it'd be popular on the other one.
Who knows?
But I think literally every time except for maybe once.
It was very...
They were different.
And that actually made some of them very close.
There's some of them that they lost because Twitter had
a couple more
outvoted them, even if it was 6-2. It was just those 4 points made a big difference.
Exactly, but bracket looks good. Confident in it. I think we'll do okay.
I'm liking it.
I mean, we have good groups moving on, so I'm not sure.
I'm happy with our upset pick of Stacy.
I'm happy with our faith in Stacy because I feel like they definitely have a lot of hype.
If more people knew about Ranker, maybe Stacey would have been a 1 seed.
Seriously. Honestly.
I just know they're real high right now. They're like that team that was doing decent in the regular season and then just steamrolled through the conference championships.
It's just so important to have...
And made it to the finals, when Louisville won.
It's so important to have just a good debut, and they did, and they've built off of it, and now they're actually pretty popular for being in their second year. Yeah. They have not been around for 3 years, so... Yeah, it's just... They're on the right path. And they've had some pretty good music, so...
Hey, for all we know, maybe next year they'll win.
I mean, it took Idol a long time for us to really like them. And a member to leave, so...
It's true. And my favorite group to disband from their company.
The price we paid... the price we paid to like Idol...
The laws of equivalent
was high. Was very high.
That's like when that trade for Russell Wilson, I don't know if it's worth it, but in the end it paid off.
Yeah, seriously.
Was it a little too much?
If they can win a Super Bowl, then everything is okay. That's if you really break down the numbers, we got to write the trade like an ESPN format, what we got and what they got. But we gave up a lot, but I think we
traded away.
I think we stand Idol.
2 or 4 members back to their countries. One of my favorite members to another group.
Gave up one of your favorite groups of all time.
2 of my favorite members left the group. My group no longer exists.
Gave up one of Idol's own members,
who was awesome.
Yeah,
and here we are.
And we got standing Idol, so
and some cash considerations.
What was it worth? We'll find out. But we got my bag, so it's all okay.
That's all
the best. It's so sick.
Although, like I said last week, I can't really hate because my favorite song by them 2 years ago, or my favorite song by 2 years ago was by them.
They have other good songs too. They have other good songs. I mean,
just not Han.
No, worst song of them by far. I think by far.
I think they've turned a corner. We'll see where they go in the future. They're looking good.
Bring them to KCON.
We'll have one more episode next week, which is actually going to be a nice primer episode to Queendom for everybody who's not fully aware or super up to date with the groups that are going to be into that. So we'll give you a little.
Wait, is Brett coming on for that, or we just said?
I have no idea what he's doing. He was supposed to be here today.
We're supposed to have a special guest.
But who knows what he's doing? So
he's a fool.
We're not counting him in for anything.
One day we'll have to have Brittany on.
But yeah, we're gonna give you a primer for Queendom 2 next week for anybody's interested.
So excited for that.
And then for the next 12 to 13 weeks, we're gonna be covering Queendom episodes like how we covered Girls Planet.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited to have a weekly thing to look forward to. That's K-pop.
I'm pretty sure
we're in a very good spot for K-pop right now. with Queendom, and then that's going to lead right into KCON, and then a few months after that, we're going to see Stray Kids. So it's we're looking good. We're looking better than we have in a long time. So
let's see.
The only thing I want to know is like the exact start and end date of Queendom.
It says it's going to start every Thursday at 9:20 Korean Standard Time on March 31st, and it's going to end on June 2nd, 2022.
Okay, it's going to end on June 2nd?
Yeah.
So it's pretty safe bet that none of the people there will be at KCON.
Yeah, probably.
Which sucks, because there's a lot of awesome people there.
So this is going to be, the whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 10 episodes.
Because KCON is May 20th and 21st, right? I think, something like that.
Something like that.
So, okay, that's a little sad, but who knows? There's airplanes go fast.
That's true.
They could drive.
Airplanes go vroom.
They could just fly in, have a little concert, and then leave.
But, yeah, so it's at least 10 weeks.
We'll see. But, yeah, next week is our primer for Girls Planet. So.
Get ready for that. Message us. Let us know what you think about the bracket.
Make sure you vote.
Sorry we didn't pick Cherry Ball to win the whole thing, Aaron. I know you're going to listen to this and be disappointed.
We wanted to.
So I'm going to wait for that comment on YouTube.
We should have just recorded a bunch of alternate endings.
I know, right? Choose your own ending.
Choose your own ending, and Cherry Ball wins.
But till next week, cast your votes on our Instagram.
Yeah.
And then we'll let you guys know who won.
We love you guys. We'll catch you later. Peace.
Peace.